they are melting down over Elon Musk's takeover of Twitter, as you well know. And now they're claiming that Twitter is racist because there's been this influx of the use of the N-word and other racial slurs. But I think we all know who's behind this. And Twitter's fighting back, saying that these racial slurs are part of a trolling campaign to undermine Elon Musk's buyout of Twitter. So this is an article at Variety. This came out yesterday, Sunday the 30th. It's by Todd Spangler. It says, Twitter blames flood of N-words, other racist slurs following Musk takeover on an organized trolling campaign. Meanwhile, Musk appeared to violate company's misinformation policy by tweeting a baseless conspiracy theory before deleting the post. We'll get to that here in a moment. But it says, update, racist trolls are exulting in Elon Musk's takeover of Twitter, and an organized cadre of them are flouting the social network's policies that ban hate speech, according to the company. Instances of the N-word on Twitter increased by almost 500% in a 12-hour period over the previous average. Well, what was the previous average? They don't tell us. And this following Musk closing on the $44 billion acquisition, and this 500% increase in a 12-hour period of all these racist tweets was observed by the Princeton-based network Contagion Research Institute, which tracks cyber social threats. Well, a racist slur or a conspiracy theory is just that. It's a racist slur. It's a theory. It can't do anything on its own. So a racist slur, a theory, a conspiracy theory, is not a threat. You have to have some weight behind it for it to be a threat. Responding to the increase in N-word occurrences, Yoel Roth, Twitter's head of safety and integrity, on Saturday evening, posted a thread blaming the hateful conduct on a trolling campaign. Well, I've got a question here. Are these racist trolls, or are these trolls posing as racist to undermine Elon Musk? I think we all know the answer to that. According to Roth, over the previous 48 hours, Twitter has seen a small number of accounts post a ton of tweets that include slurs and other derogatory terms. So how could there be a 500% increase in a 12-hour period with Roth reporting here that there was a 48-hour period in which they saw a small number of accounts, which was 300, posting 50,000 tweets. And how many people are on Twitter from day to day? Now, these 50,000 tweets repeatedly used a particular slur, that's in parentheses, or in quotes rather. An evident reference to the N-word had come from, as I said, 300 accounts, nearly all of which are inauthentic. So these accounts can't be verified. Quote, Twitter's policies haven't changed. Hateful conduct has no place here, and we're taking steps to put a stop to an organized effort to make people think we have, Roth said. No, Mr. Roth, this is how you handle this. You come out and you say in a press conference, Twitter from now on is going to be a haven of free speech. We won't tolerate people threatening other people. We're not going to tolerate people slandering people. But if you want to use a racist slur, if you want to talk about the 2020 election, if you want to cuss your eyeballs out, then go for it. That's how you handle this. Earlier Saturday, NBA star LeBron James, in his effort to be relevant, tweeted that he had serious concerns about the spike in hate speech on Twitter. Quote, I don't know Elon Musk, and to be honest, I could care less who owns Twitter, but I will say that if this is true, I hope he and his people take this very seriously, because this is scary as blank. So many damn unfit people saying hate speech is free speech, James wrote on Saturday. Well, first of all, who is LeBron James to determine who's fit and unfit to post something on Twitter? Who made him the gatekeeper of free speech? And Hillary Clinton. Have you seen this? Hillary Clinton has chimed in. Replying to James, Musk pointed to Roth's thread on the subject. Roth noted that Twitter does not have, quote, a list of words that are always banned. Context matters. For example, our policies are written to protect reclaimed speech. What the hell is reclaimed speech? Free speech should be free speech. It shouldn't be reclaimed. It shouldn't be banned. It should be free speech. Twitter's rules prohibit, quote, hateful conduct, and I agree with that, which includes targeting people with dehumanizing content and slurs, Roth wrote. But again, come out with a press conference and say this will be a haven of free speech. You can use the N-word. You can say what you want, as long as you're not threatening somebody or slandering somebody. Meanwhile, Musk, the world's richest person, who he himself is famous for trolling, on Sunday appeared to have violated Twitter's policies on misinformation with a tweet he later deleted. And who's determining that this is misinformation? On Saturday, Hillary Clinton commented on the brutal attack on Paul Pelosi, trying to connect the dots here where the dots can't be connected, the husband of Nancy Pelosi, by a QAnon conspiracy theorist. Quote, the Republican Party and its mouthpieces now regularly spread hate and deranged conspiracy theories, she wrote. It is shocking, but not surprising that violence is a result. As citizens, we must hold them accountable for their words and the actions that follow. Okay, this is coming from Hillary Clinton. This is really rich, because Hillary Clinton, if you remember, she was the one behind Russian collusion. She was behind Russian collusion. This Christopher Steele dossier, it was never verified before it went before the FISA court. Give me the hotel room number where Trump stayed, where these golden showers took place. I want to see the bed sheets with stains on them. And had Hillary Clinton done her research, LeBron James done his research, Variety here, or media outlets like CNN, they would have found out that David DePape, this guy who attacked Paul Pelosi, was involved in a pro-nudist protest back in 2018. We have photos of it. He's got a Black Lives Matter poster in his window in front of his house, or at his house. He's got a pro-LGBTQ trans flag in his front yard. The guy is an American citizen. He came from Canada. He lived in Berkeley. He was selling hemp bracelets. He believes he is Jesus and the Jesus is the Antichrist. There you go. A pro-nudist who sells hemp bracelets at Berkeley, who believes that he's Jesus and Jesus is the Antichrist. But somehow he's a right-wing conspiracist. I guess that makes ABL here on YouTube. I guess that makes ABL, who's black, I guess that makes him a racist, right? Because he brought up this question. What was David DePape doing at 2:30 in the morning at the Pelosi's home? He was there in his underwear. Now, official reports, first reports that came out, said that this guy attacked Paul Pelosi with a hammer. Get my names confused here. Well, as it turns out, there was some type of welfare check. And it's believed that Paul Pelosi actually knew David DePape somehow, some way. And then when the police arrived, they were struggling with this hammer. Paul Pelosi was trying to get it out of David DePape's hands, and then David DePape got a hold of the hammer, and he started attacking Paul Pelosi. If I get my names correct here today, we'll be okay. But that's what happened. And it's believed that there might be some type of love triangle involved here. Who knows? So anybody who owns a YouTube channel now, black, white, Hispanic, Asian, you name it, anybody who is a conservative, I guess, is a threat, right? These people who don't do their homework just throw out these blanket accusations with nothing to back it up. In a now deleted tweet, Musk replied to Clinton's tweet Sunday, writing, "There is a tiny possibility there might be more to this story than meets the eye." So they're making a big stink over Musk putting out this tweet, that there's a possibility that there could be more than meets the eye when it comes to the story about Paul Pelosi being attacked by David DePape, a lone wolf. who lived in Berkeley and sold hemp bracelets and believes that he's Jesus and Jesus is the Antichrist. It's important to point that out. And linking to an article baselessly positing a homophobic far-right conspiracy theory before Musk deleted the tweet. Jimmy Kimmel quoted it with the comment, quote, "It has been interesting over the years to watch you blossom from the electric car guy into a fully formed piece of blank at Elon Musk," to which Musk replied with a crying face emoji. That's funny. Musk's tweet apparently crashed the site's web servers and rendering it inaccessible. Quote, "I reported Elon Musk's baseless conspiracy tweet to Elon," tweeted lawyer Richard Signorelli, somebody who probably didn't do the research as well on this David DePape guy, a former U.S. assistant district attorney. Musk immediately fired Twitter CEO and other top execs last Thursday, reportedly claiming the terminations were for cause in order to avoid having to shell out tens of millions of dollars in golden parachute payments. So this was supposed to start this past Saturday, the 29th, where Musk was planning to begin to lay off people across Twitter. This according to the New York Times. And the round of job cuts would take place before the 1st, tomorrow, Tuesday. So this is an article at Variety. Go check this out. Twitter is now racist because of all these so-called racist tweets sent out by these racist trolls who most likely are people trying to undermine Musk. But good to see that Twitter's fighting back on this. So this is an article again by Todd Spangler. Thank you for being with me. This is the Culture Confederacy saying peace out, stay safe, everybody. God bless this great country. I'll catch you next time. And if you liked the video, you know what to do. You can find me at Instagram, #JasonComposes. Follow me at Twitter, Culture Confederacy at Twitter. This is the Culture Confederacy saying, as I said, peace out. See you tomorrow.